A grassroots effort to legalize some form of medical marijuana in Iowa started decades ago. It's gained a lot more traction in recent years. And today at the State House, Governor Terry Branstad helped make history. Joining us live from Des Moines is my colleague, Scott Sanborn. Scott.
Tiffany, a bill once considered dead in the early days of the legislative session came back to life in the final 2 weeks. And this afternoon, here at the state capitol, in the first floor rotunda, Governor Terry Branstad signed the bipartisan Medical Cannabidiol Act into law. Families who struggle with chronic epilepsy came to the Capitol Rotunda today, this time not to lobby, but to look on as the governor legalized possession and use of cannabis oil to treat epileptic seizures.
A lot of credit goes to the mothers that worked so hard and lobbied legislators of both parties in both houses and the governor's office, convinced us all that this is something they should have an opportunity to do.
The law signed today is restrictive. It does not permit smokable marijuana and only protects qualifying patients from prosecution for cannabis oil possession. They still have to find ways to obtain the oil from other states that produce it. But this is seen as a way forward.
If we have to drive somewhere, I mean, we're willing to get it for him if we can get it. It's worth a shot.
I think for Aaron and us as his parents, it means that there's a reason to be hopeful that his seizure disorder will improve.
The Iowa Department of Public Health will now write the rules to implement the law and issue ID cards in cooperation with the Department of Transportation.
DOT, because of their distribution of offices around the state and their ability and their expertise really in doing positive identification of people, I think the legislature felt like that was a value add here, just as a measure of security for people that our agency would then determine would be eligible.
Republican Senator Charles Schneider helped shepherd the bill through the legislature. And while many are calling for a broader law, Schneider is cautious.
Before we do anything else, what I'd like to do is just see how this works. It has an expiration period, and we'll have an opportunity to observe it, see how it works. And the other critical component of how this all plays out in the long run is what the federal government does.
Those working to implement Iowa's new cannabidiol law hope to have everything in place for implementation by July 1st. Reporting live from the state capitol in Des Moines, Scott Sanborn, CBS 2 News.